Hello everybody and welcome to MD's Options Trading and welcome to this special series on option Greeks. In first two sessions we have seen what is meant by delta and what is meant by gamma. So in this third session we will see about the theta, and in fourth session we will look about Vega, that is volatility. Now delta and gamma, they are little bit I would say they are little bit related to mathematics or mathematical calculation, but theta is purely logical. You can correlate theta with number of practical examples, our day-to-day life examples, and accordingly we can easily understand what is meant by theta. So theta is option Greek which denotes the change in option premium due to time passage. Theta is the option Greek which denotes the change or decay in option premium due to passage of the time. Let me explain you with one example. Let's say, for example, a betting is happening between you and me, and cricket match is going on. Cricket match is going on between India and South Africa. Let's say India is batting, and the betting is happening between you and me. I am the seller of the option, and you are the buyer of the option. Let's say we are doing the betting for 300 runs. What I am saying, India will not score above 300 runs. And you are saying that India will definitely score above 300 runs. The same thing happens in Nifty as well, right? Whenever I am selling you 22,000 call option, that means I am betting that Nifty will not go beyond 22,000, or Nifty will not go give closing beyond 22,000. And you are saying that Nifty will give closing beyond 22,000. Similarly, in a cricket match, I am telling that India will not score beyond 300, and you are telling India will score above 300. Now let's say there are three scenarios. First one, it's a T20 match. Second one, it's a one-day match. And third one, it's a test match. Now, naturally, if it's a 2020 match between India and South Africa, then probability of India scoring 300 runs is very minimum. So for that particular bet, I may charge very less premium from you. I may charge hardly 10 rupees from you or 15 rupees from you. So my loss will start. Let's say, for example, I have collected 10 rupees from you in a 2020 match. Then my loss, it will start whenever India will score beyond 310. Right? But if you consider this second case about the 50 overs match or one day match, then if the betting is happening at the same strike price of 300 runs, here in this case India may definitely score 300 runs. In 2020 match, that is hardly, I would say, almost next to impossible to score the 300 runs. That's why I sold that strike at hardly rupees 10 rupees premium. But in 50 overs match, it is quite possible that India will score beyond 300 runs. So will I be selling you the call option at only 10 rupees? Of course not. I will be demanding at least 40 rupees or 50 rupees from you. Let's say, for example, I am selling 300 runs call option at 50 rupees. Then here my loss will eventually start whenever India will score beyond 350 runs, right? Because we are betting for 300 runs and I am collecting 50 rupees premium from you. So even if India scores beyond 300, my view will go wrong, but still I will be profitable as far as India is scoring below 350 runs, right? So my loss will start when India will score beyond 350 runs. Now let's take a third example of test match between the same countries, that is India and South Africa. In test match, that is highly possible that India will score beyond 300 runs. In test matches, even the teams, they score 400 runs and 500 runs as well. Sometimes more than 550 as well. So will I be selling you the 300 runs call option at 50 rupees? Of course not. I may demand 100 rupees from you, or I may demand 120 rupees from you. So you can understand one thing. The strike price is same, that is 300 runs. The playing countries, they are also same, that is India and South Africa. But as we are changing from T20 match to 50 overs match and from 50 overs match to test match, my demand of the premium is increasing. Why? Because as we are moving to the longer format of the game now, the probability of event of occurring is increasing. This is a basic point. Similarly, if you consider over here, you can check currently Nifty is trading around 22,248. This is the Nifty's current value. Let's say we are betting for 22,000. Let's say we are betting for 22,000. Then the probability of Nifty to go give closing about 22,000. Okay, Nifty to give the closing about 22,000, or you may say 22,500. For simplicity purpose, currently Nifty is going on, that is 22,250. I will write it down over here. This is the spot price around 22,250, and let's say we are betting for 22,500. We are betting for 22,500, and today is the 8th of the May. So for weekly expiry, only 1 day is remaining. For monthly expiry, around 3 weeks are remaining. And for next month expiry, that is for June month expiry, around 1.5 month is remaining. So similar like to the cricket example, let's check the premiums for same 22,500 for different expiries. So I am opening NSE option chain over here. I will write it down, NSE over here, and I am opening option chain. Option chain is there in front of me, and if you see here, Nifty contract is selected 9th of May, that is for tomorrow's expiry, and for 22,500 call option. For 22,500 call option, if you look here, this is trading at 19 rupees. For tomorrow's expiry or for weekly expiry, this is trading at 19 rupees. So now let's check for the May month expiry. For May month, for the same strike price, so I will select 23rd of May. This is a monthly contract, and 22,500. It's over here. This is trading around 167. This is trading at the higher price because it's a monthly contract, and the probability of event occurring is more. It's very much logical part. So obviously the seller is demanding extra premium. Again, let's look for the June premium. Let's look for the June premium. That is 27th of June. And for the same strike price of 22,500, this is trading at 590. If you look over here, this is trading at 590 rupees. So as we go ahead and ahead, then the option premiums, they are increasing because the probability of event occurring is increasing. This is the first part. And if you go for further expiries like July, December, then 22,500 call will be even more expensive. This is the first part. Now next part, talking about the theta decay exactly. Even for the same expiry, the theta decay, or you can say the option premium, for the same premium, option premium is not going to be same. For example, this is very much interesting and important concept, so please focus. Let's talk about the May expiry again. The 30th of May. Let's say for example, for 30th of May, 22,500. If you look over here, for May expiry, 22,500 call, this is trading around 222. 22,500 call for May expiry, this is trading around 222. Given that all other things, they remain the same. Just listen it carefully. Given that all other things will remain the same, that means currently Nifty is trading around 22,250. So if the Nifty trades around the same level, let's say tomorrow or day after tomorrow, if Nifty trades around the same level for 2 days, and if the volatility or IV part remains the same, that means given that all other things they are constant. In the other words, if we think that all other option Greeks they are inactive, all other option Greeks they are not operative, then automatically this premium will reduce from 222 to somewhere around 200 or 190 in upcoming 2 days. Even though the market has not moved at all, even though the market is stable, even though India VIX is stable, all other things are same, this premium of 222 rupees for 22,500 will reduce by 20 or 30 rupees in upcoming 2 days. And this is called as the theta decay. Then why this thing happens? This thing happens because of a kind of again logical thing. This will also I will explain you with one interesting example so that you will understand this concept very well. Coming back to the cricket example once again. Let's assume that we are betting for a cricket match between India and South Africa and it's a 50 over game. So how much premium we had decided for 50 overs game? We had decided for 50 rupees, 50 rupees. Now let's talk about the India and South Africa one day match, that is 50 overs match. So initially at the start of the match wherein even 1 over has not been bowled, we are making a contest or we are making a betting. I am saying that India will not score above 300. You are saying that India will score beyond 300 and I am collecting 50 rupees from you for this particular bet. Now, when my view will go wrong? My view will go wrong when India will score beyond 300 runs. And when I will start losing when India will score beyond 350 runs. Right? So, if we look here, practically 50 overs game is there. So, 300 divided by 50 overs. That is 6. So if India plays with a run rate of 6 runs per over, then my view may go wrong. But will I be lost? But will I be booking loss in that case? No. If India scores with a run rate of 6 runs per over, no, my view may go wrong. But still, I have collected 50 rupees premium from you, so I will be profitable. In the other words, if India has to score 350 runs in 50 overs, then they need to play with the run rate of 7 runs per over. In that case, I will be losing the amount and I will be facing the losses. So coming back to the point once again, if India plays with a run rate of 6 runs per over, my view may go wrong, but still I will be profitable. But if India plays with a run rate of 7 runs per over, my view will also go wrong and also I am going to lose the amount. Now, if we consider the scenario that India has played 20 overs. Out of the 50 overs, the 20 overs have been bowled and India is scoring with the 6 runs per over. If India is scoring with the 6 runs per over, that means they have scored 120 runs in 20 overs. Right? Now, the probability of my view going wrong is the same. At the start of the match, the whatever probability was there of my view going wrong, the same is the probability after 20 overs of my view going wrong because the India is playing with the 6 runs per over. But let's say someone comes now. Initially, we had done the betting and I had collected 50 rupees from you. But the betting may happen at any point of time. Now, after 20 overs, if another guy comes and he bets for the same strike price of 300 runs, if he says like India will score definitely beyond 300 runs. If I am saying no, India will not score beyond 300 runs, then at this stage, will he be paying me 50 rupees as the premium? Of course not. Why not? Because I will explain you. Already 20 overs have been finished. 30 overs are remaining. If I collect 50 rupees premium from him, so how much when my loss will start? My loss will start at 350 rupees. Just focus over here. If again after 20 overs also, if I am demanding 50 rupees premium from him, then my loss will start at 350 runs. Out of the 350 runs, 120 runs India has already scored. So India has to score 230 runs from now. In how many overs? In 30 overs. So with how much run rate they need to play? 7.66. Are you getting my point? Initially at the start of the match, in order to my view to go wrong, if India plays with 6 runs per over, that is sufficient. But in order to make me loss, or in order to make me loss, India has to play with the run rate of 7 runs per over. After 20 overs, India is playing with the 6 runs per over. But in order to make me loss, India has to play with the run rate of 7.66 runs per over. So will that next guy will pay me exactly 50 rupees? Of course not. What is the probability of India scoring 7.66 runs per over? That is less, right? So he will pay me only 40 rupees. He will not pay me 50 rupees. So as little bit time has elapsed, as 20 overs have been bowled with the same pace, I'm saying that India is playing with the same pace of 6 runs per over. So the probability of scoring beyond 350 is reducing. So I'll be charging only 40 rupees. Again, let's go to the next example. Now assume that the 30 overs have been finished. After 30 overs, India is playing with the 6 runs per over. So how much they have scored? They have scored 180 runs. Again, see, the third guy comes, and if he bets with me for same 300 runs, like India will score beyond 300. And I am saying India will not score beyond 300. Then, will he pay me 50 rupees? Of course not. Why not? In order to make me loss, how much India need to score? That is 350 minus 180. They need to score 170 runs in how many overs? 20 overs. So they need to score with the run rate of 8.5 runs per over. So naturally, the third person will not be able to pay me 50 rupees. He will be paying me only, let's say, 30 rupees. So that my loss will start beyond 330. So for the same strike price, the match is common between India and South Africa. This is the same match. At the start of the inning, for same strike price of 300 runs, I collected 50 rupees. Then after some times, after 20 overs, how much I have collected? 40 rupees. Again after some time, after 30 overs, how much I have collected? 30 rupees. Lastly, if we consider that, in order to understand this concept well, let's assume that 49 overs have been finished and India is playing with the run rate of 6 runs per over. So how many runs India has scored? 294. And the last person comes for the betting. And if we say that India will score beyond 300, I will say India will not score beyond 300. Then again, will he be paying me 50 rupees? Of course not. If he pays me 50 rupees now, then in order to give me loss, India needs to score 56 runs in the last over, which is not at all possible. So he will be paying me hardly 15 rupees. So if I am getting 15 rupees, so my loss will start beyond 315. So in that last over, India needs to score 315 minus 294 equal to 21 runs. So even 15 rupees could be safe for me. So I will be selling that at 15 rupees. For the last ball, let's say last ball is remaining and India is around 299. For last ball, I may be selling that premium only with 6 rupees or 7 rupees or 6 rupees, you may say. This is called as the theta decay. And this can be easily explained on this simulator over here. I am checking this, and this is going to the strategy builder. Let's say, for example, today is 8th of May. Today is 8th of May, and let's say I am betting for the May contract. Let's say I am selecting for the May contract, the 30th of May, and let's assume that I am trying to buy 22,400 call option. Buy. So I am adding this position. If you look over here, what is the position? I have bought. So plus sign is here. 22,400 at 280 rupees. So current price is 280 rupees. And if you come to check this Greek, the theta is negative. Why theta is negative? Because I have bought this call option. If Nifty does not move, that means if all other Greeks they are inactive, if all other Greeks they are not operating, in that case I will be facing the losses. That's why this theta is negative over here. Let's say instead of buying, if I would have sold this, if I would have sold this option now, then this theta would have been positive over here. This theta would have been positive over here. That means I will be getting that amount if all other Greeks they are inactive. This is a simple thing. Now, what you may say or what you may wonder, currently, okay, what does this 661 signifies? I will tell you what is its meaning. This 661 rupees tells that if Nifty does not move, then in one day I will be getting 661 rupees. How much I will be getting? I will be getting 661 rupees if Nifty does not move at all in one day. So now coming back to the point of profit and loss, I will be getting 661 rupees in one day. How many shares are there in one lot of Nifty? That is 25. So 26 rupees. Here if you see, for every one day, this current price is 284, and if Nifty does not move at all, then this 284 it will be reduced by 26 rupees in one day. And going ahead, so initially for one day it will be 26 rupees. If Nifty does not move, then for next day it could be 29 rupees. Then next day it could be 30 rupees. And likewise on the last day of the expiry, if Nifty does not move at all, it will melt by, or that value it will decrease by, let's say 40 or 50 rupees. So the theta decay is not linear. The theta decay is exponential. So what I want to say, near the expiry, higher the theta decay. Near the expiry, higher the theta decay. Longer the expiry, lower the theta decay. That means if you buy, let's say if you are bullish about Nifty, and if you think like the Nifty will go up, but while going up, Nifty may take around 1 week's time or 5 to 6 days time. I am bullish about the Nifty, but Nifty may go up by 300 or 400 points in upcoming 5 or 6 days. If that is the case, it would be better if you buy the call option for the longer expiry. Instead of buying in the near expiry or weekly expiry, it would be better if you buy at the monthly expiry or the quarterly expiry. The reason being, the theta decay it will be minimum. Near the expiry, higher the theta decay. Longer the expiry, lower the theta decay. This is the basic meaning of theta and nothing else. And with this we have finished the 3 option Greeks. That is, first one delta, second one gamma, and third one is theta. Next example or in next session we will cover everything related to Vega, that is the volatility. Thank you. Happy trading and have a nice time.